Pooh Shiesty ain't even been out for 6 months, bro. He ain't even been out of federal custody for 6 months, and he's back in the feds for a new charge. He's fucked, bro. He's fucked. You know what I'm saying? He's fucked. Judging on what I'm hearing and seeing, he's fucked, innit? You never know, he could beat the case. Either way, he's on parole right now. So he's going back to jail. Even if he beats this new case, he's going back to jail for a hot minute. You get me? Yesterday now, we heard Pooh Shiesty's house got raided by the feds, yeah. It did get raided by the feds. We didn't know why they raided it. We didn't know nothing. You get me? But today it's come out now that they have raided his house and they have locked him and his dad up for sticking up Gucci Mane and robbing Gucci Mane to get released from his contract. And his brethren, Big 30, is on the same charge as well, but my man's on the run somewhere. He's skated off. You know what I'm saying? He's actually skated off, so I don't know where he is. But what we do know right now, Pooh Shiesty and his dad. His dad was an old school G as well, so that's still in him. His dad's like 50, but you know what I'm saying? That shit, he probably went to help his son. We're gonna get into all that anyway. But if you're watching the channel though, subscribe, give the video a like, leave a comment below, people. Come on, people, support your boy, innit? Let me get into this Let me get into this story though first. This is when his yard got raided
The other big
yesterday.
story developing today, Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty back in the headlines this evening.
Yeah, the FBI says they executed a raid on a home in Cordova with a possible connection to the rapper. Action News 5's Michaela Redmond joining us live now with
This is Pooh Shiesty's home in Texas. You get me? I don't think Pooh Shiesty was actually stopping at the yard. Pooh Shiesty, I'm sure he's still at a halfway house. You know, when you get out the feds and they're like kind of slowly integrate you back into society. That's what I think's happened with Pooh Shiesty. But yeah, I'm not sure he was at the house, but I did see a video where he bought his mama house. I think this is the house.
details on this raid. Michaela.
Right now, it's very calm and quiet out here. It was a very different scene this morning down Beaver Alley Lane that had a heavy presence of FBI agents. Take a look at this video. You can see agents coming and going from the home and digging through some of the vehicles parked in the driveway of the home. According to the FBI, officials carried out a search and issued an arrest warrant at the home, but no additional details are available right now. Action News 5 looked at the property records that indicate the homeowner is Lantrell Williams Sr., the same name as Pooh Shiesty's father.
So this house is in his dad's name. I don't know. Maybe his dad and his mama got houses each. I don't know if his dad and his mom are still together. What we do know that this house is in Pooh Shiesty's dad's name. Pooh Shiesty and his dad have the same name. His dad's the senior, he's the junior. So they raided this house yesterday. We knew that they got raided, but we didn't know what it got raided for.
Action News 5 did speak to a nearby resident who recalled the moments the FBI arrived.
When I first came out and looked, I only saw one car by that stop sign and two guys just standing there. The car had its headlights on, but as I said, there weren't a lot of flashers or anything like that.
What's crazy is that they just got the address all on the news. Like, imagine they got raided and nothing got found or something and they were still out free. Now ops know where the house is. You get me? Look, they're just blatantly the raw put up the street sign, bro. Look. Come on, man. Like the feds don't think like this, you know. Obviously, they're not got that mindset, but there's man on the streets that have probably got beef with these, like, oh wait, so they live here. All right, then we come in there. But obviously, the man are locked up in it, so we don't know if his mom and that still lives there though, or kids or anything still lives there, which could be a danger to them still.
Action News 5 looked at the property records that indicate the homeowner is Lantrell Williams Sr., the same name as Pooh Shiesty's father. Action News 5 did speak to a nearby resident who recalled the moments the FBI arrived.
When I first came out and looked, I only saw one car by that stop sign and two guys just standing there. The car had its headlights on, but as I said, there weren't a lot of flashers or anything like that.
Pooh Shiesty was released from federal prison back in October of last year after he was sentenced to 5 years and 3 months in a Miami prison. He pleaded guilty to firearms and drug charges as part of a deal that dropped 3 other charges. Now, that resident we spoke to says his home was one of the first in this neighborhood built. He says he rarely sees activity at the home that was raided. I'll have more from him coming up at 6.
That's what I'm saying. They're probably in the burb somewhere. Now the people, the neighbors are probably like, oh, them niggas, look, they come here now, they got feds coming raiding the crib and that. Probably a quiet suburban neighborhood that they've moved to and now they've brought the feds to them. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
Reporting live in Cordova, Michaela Redmond, Action News 5.
So yeah, that happened anyway. So we knew that the houses got raided. We knew that his house got raided. What we didn't know, what it got raided for. Then we come to find out, Pooh Shiesty, his dad, and his brethren, who also is a rapper called Big 30 out of Memphis, yeah, been arrested by the well, not Big 30 because he's got off, but we know the dad and that they've been arrested, bro, for sticking up Gucci Mane, bro. For sticking up Gucci Mane. This is crazy. Let me get into this for 1 second. Academics posted this, yeah. Breaking news: Pooh Shiesty, his father, and Big 30 taken into custody by FBI with 6 others. 6 others in connection to the kidnapping and robbery of Gucci Mane, where they allegedly forced him to sign release papers for Pooh Shiesty releasing from his 1017 contract. Now, it says here that Big 30 is taken into custody as well, but I seen somewhere else where it said he was on the run. I don't know at this point, so Big 30 could be either locked up as well or he could be on the run. I didn't know about 6 others as well. They must have went there deep. But if you don't know, yeah, Pooh Shiesty, before he went jail and done his jail time, I think he was in jail for like 4 years or something like that. Before he done his jail time in the feds, he was signed to Gucci Mane. You get me? And obviously, he's probably still all that time in jails, come out, signed to Gucci Mane. He wants out of his contract. Contract. The feds are alleging that them man have forced Gucci Mane with an AK to sign papers to release him from his deal. You know what I'm saying? This is where it's all. This is the motive of this alleged robbery and kidnapping of Gucci Mane has happened because we don't know still. It's all still alleged. But I've got a clip of someone, another YouTuber, saying that these man have got video evidence and everything. The feds have got video evidence. So if they've got video evidence, he's done. But yeah, police claim Shiesty forced Gucci Mane to sign a release paper for his recording contract while being held at gunpoint, then took his Rolex and jewelry. They claim someone with Gucci Mane was choked unconscious and Big 30 was barricaded the door to prevent Gucci Mane from leaving. So he's like, yo, he's got a gun to him, held him. It's apparently he had an AK to him and said, "Yo, I want out my contract. You best sign this contract now, yeah." Pull it strapped to him, and then he's thought, you know what? You got jewelry on as well. I might as well just take that then as well, innit? I might as well just take that as well. And that's what they've done. And they claimed they've choked someone else who was with him, and his brethren, Big 30, blocked the door so Gucci Mane couldn't leave. Of the 9 the feds accused of robbing and kidnapping Gucci Mane, 3 are currently known: Pooh Shiesty, Pooh Shiesty's father, and Big 30, and 6 others. Only 1 currently isn't in custody. Oh, okay then. So I don't know. I think Big 30 is in custody. You know what I'm saying? But what you have to know about kidnapping is, the kidnapping rules are crazy. If you grab someone right now and bring them across the street, force them at their will, just even across the street or somewhere, they can try and class that as kidnapping. So it's not, they've not, that don't mean they've necessarily got Gucci Mane, took him from someplace to a house or something. They could have just, you can just move a man from one room to a next room by force, and that's technically kidnapping. I've seen a guy get took from one side of the street to across the other side of the street in some incident before. I seen on the thingy, and the person got charged got arrested for kidnap as well as robbery. But in the end, it didn't. I don't think the kidnap charges stuck to the guy. But yeah, you can. Kidnapping's crazy, man. Like if you go and look up the meaning of kidnapping, it's not just getting someone, taking them and putting them in a flat or something. You can just literally move someone from here a meter up the road or something, and it's classed as kidnapping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my man, there the feds are saying that Pooh Shiesty wanted out his contract and went to Gucci Mane and stuck up Gucci Mane, put 8K to him. You know what I'm saying? Um, there's more here, man. I'm gonna get to this YouTube. This is the feds actually talking. Look here. It says at the top, Pooh Shiesty held an AK-47 to Gucci Mane and forced him to sign a contract release. Big 30 stood at the door to block Gucci from leaving. In total, 9 people are charged, all from Memphis. So the 9 people that
I'm
are
Ryan Rabel, I'm the
charged,
U.S. Attorney.
Pooh Shiesty's from Memphis, Big 30's from Memphis. The whole crew that have been charged for this with the Gucci Mane incident, they're all from Memphis. They're all flipping Pooh Shiesty's people. But yeah, look, he held an AK-47 to Gucci Mane, flipping out. You know Gucci signed that, bro. The old Gucci would have flipping probably went out. If you know about Gucci 20 years ago, the old Gucci Mane probably would have died or said, yo, kill me. The old Gucci man weren't for play, bro. The old Gucci man, Jeezy allegedly sent some guys to rob him. And when they came, he got away. He ended up killing one of them in self-defense. That's the old school Gucci. But now this Gucci's more calm and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I doubt it would have been this easy 20 years ago with Gucci, man. A man who was around them times, tuned in, will say, yep, I agree with you, man. It wouldn't have been that easy.
For the Northern District of Texas, thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibb.
Oh yeah, so my bad. At the beginning, I said Big 30 got off. Nah, he's been indicted as well. This is the feds as well. This ain't the state. The feds. The feds don't come for you. The feds don't come for you. Remember, the feds conviction rate is 94%. So you're either gonna get found guilty in that, or you're just gonna take a deal. So it's very hard to get off from the feds without nothing. You get me? It's very hard. So these man, it's looking bad for them already, especially Pooh Shiesty. He's just come out the feds. So either way, he's going straight back to jail. Some of these might get bail. Pooh Shiesty is not going to get bail.
Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims.
So he's saying there, boom, Pooh Shiesty and all that went hollered at Gucci Man to have a meeting about, because Gucci Man is his label boss. You get me? When they've got up there, Don't know. Gucci Man's probably thought, yo, we're just going up there to talk. His gun up there. Them man have backed out. He's saying an AK style rifle. So I reckon it was probably a Draco because all these men use the micro Drakes. You know what I'm saying? So they've gone there for a meeting. Well, this is what Gucci Man probably thought. And them man have just Pooh Shiesty has just upped the flipping Drake on Gucci Man and said, yo, you better release me. I don't want to be in your contract no more. Take me out your contract, yeah. And obviously he's got the Drake on him. So Gucci Man's more than likely signed that contract, signed him off, not on the label no more. Boom. Then the feds are saying, yo, all this, like I said, the guy just said there, like Pooh Shiesty was still at a halfway house while this was happening. And part of his stipulations was you can't have a gun, you can't be get involved in no federal crime. So imagine you just getting out of jail 6 months ago for federal crime, yeah? And then you go and commit some more federal crimes and get locked up for it. If he gets found guilty, they're gonna throw the book at him. He's done, bro. He's done. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what happened. Now I don't know if remember it was Gucci Man and two over there saying those three guys, these three victims. Yeah, one of them we know is Gucci Man. Yes, we don't know the other two. We don't know if these other two or even Gucci Man are cooperating with the feds. We don't know. You get me? We don't know at the moment, but it's not looking good, bruv. That's what we do know. It's not looking good, bruv. So this is Sedi Nash, yeah. He's a well known YouTuber from the West Coast, yeah. And he's gonna break down what video that he's saying the feds have got video footage of this incident happening.
Gucci goes in the studio. This on camera. I thought I got rid of it. I apparently didn't. So
Let me just say this as well. This guy, I heard a rumor that Gucci Mane got robbed like 2 months ago or something like that, somewhere down the line. He was one of the first to say it, you know what I'm saying? But nobody, like, it was just a rumor at that time. Nobody knew, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knew at that time. But I did hear something happen like 2 months ago. But now this is just like, oh, okay, that was true then. And he's basically saying he had the video.
there's that. I tried. I tried, bro. I tried. The feds already have all this shit. They had it for over a month now. Gucci walk in the damn studio, bro. With his people. To Draco's. Shiesty had one on him. Big 30 had one on him. Only person who really gonna escape from this is the Pops. The Pops did not want none of this to go on. Like this, bro. Gucci look at the dad like, you gonna sign this? Sign the damn papers. And we need that. Wedding ring. Watch. Come up out that. Gucci goes in the studio. This is all on camera. I thought I got rid of it.
So this just gone back to the beginning. So he's basically saying he's seen the video. He's saying that the dad might beat the thing. You get me? I thought the dad was probably on it as well, but from what he's saying, it's like the dad was like not on it, like that he was just there. You know what I'm saying? And I did say that more time the man had Drakes, not AKs, and he just confirmed that they had it. But he's saying the feds have got that footage. You get me? He's saying because he's talking like they've done it, and I wouldn't talk like that. But that's how he's talking. Like he's saying, "Yo, this is what they done." But he's talking like he's seen the video. He probably has seen the video. But if you go to a studio, there's gonna be cameras in there. And if man are doing this, man are supposed to go and get the cameras as well, the footage. You know what I'm saying? But that weren't enough. Just thinking, yo, wait there. Pooh Shiesty probably had a issue with Gucci Man. I don't know if they communicated while I was in jail. He's Gucci Mane's artist. You get me? He's probably thinking, right, he didn't holler at me or didn't do nothing for me in jail or yo, you know what? I want out this deal. I've probably got a better offer on the table, and you know what I'm saying? It's all allegedly at the minute, though. It's all allegedly at the minute. We'll just wait and see until more evidence and that comes and that. But right now, as it looks, Pooh Shiesty's fucked, bro. Let me know what you lot think anyway. If you're watching the channel, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, leave a comment below.
Ain't no school for this shit. You gotta be smart enough to pick up the information as you go. Niggas say I'm crazy, I be thinking, yep. I was crazy enough to believe what the fuck I was saying gonna happen was gonna happen. And that's why I was persistent enough and consistent enough to exist now. You understand what I'm saying? You just gotta hustle. You gotta go hard, man. You see it playing games, man? Niggas got it, I'm gonna get it. Trust me.